Hello, people. Welcome to Goal Table Football Podcast. We have joined back after the AFC Asian Cup. We have started a couple of new series. This is a new series under Pixel Sports, a series on burning questions.
And the credit goes to?
None other than TD. I must acknowledge. We start on every episode with a burning question, but this is a new series altogether, where we focus on the burning questions of world football. And I will start, DJ and TD, with the burning question today itself. Is the Harry Kane curse for real? What do you think?
I would like to DJ to answer first.
No. He's a great player. Come on.
I think Harry Kane is doing all the things he has been asked to do. He has been scoring goals freely. He has, I think he has taken the mantle from Lewandowski pretty securely.
But when will he win? Come on.
Next year, I guess. Not this year. Next year.
Every year he will win the next year, right?
I think so.
But okay, since we are
I think before he retires, he will get a trophy.
Something.
Something.
okay,
DFB Pokal, I guess. This year is Bayern in the DFB Pokal. No, they are not.
He's not coming home for sure. Anything apart from that.
so he has no chance in the near future. But he
Yeah.
came to Bayern in order to win trophies, and a recent match between Bayern Leverkusen and Bayern Munich, we saw Leverkusen winning the match 3-0.
Thrashed.
Trashed Bayern. So, what is your take on that match? Anyone wants to start, DJ?
Yeah, it is totally out there. Only the position, ball position, apart from that, everything was won by Leverkusen.
As Swarnava says, it was the tactics of Bayern Leverkusen to let them at the ball.
Yes, so it was only ball position. Apart from that, every position, every department by Leverkusen was superior than Bayern Munich on that game.
What happened, DD, on that?
I think no one was surprised
Yeah.
by the results. Everyone was expecting, only because it is Bayern Leverkusen, that people were giving Bayern Munich a slight chance. No one has been in the top of the Bundesliga table except for Bayern Munich in the last 10 years. So everyone was seeing, we had it coming. Munich had it coming.
Yeah, and this is convincing.
Very
We
convincingly.
saw Dortmund, we saw other a couple of teams here and there trying to be on top, but Bayer Leverkusen, what they are doing in this season, everyone convinced that they're going to.
I want to
So,
I want to add something that Bayern Munich's it would be very harsh, but the sad demise of Bayern Munich, it had begun a few years back, because if you remember, last year Dortmund was winning the thing
They were about to win
About to win the
They lost
thing
it on the
last day.
Only
yes.
Dortmund to lose the league, and they did it.
They drew against Mainz. They were equal on points, and then Bayern
Won the last match and then
won on goal difference.
goal difference. Yes. So it is not for me. It is not surprising to see Leverkusen winning comprehensively. But sorry, my mistake. Not Munich. I always thought they would lose the game.
Okay, but we'll focus on Munich in another episode. But this one is on Leverkusen.
Hmm.
So, what is this? Is this a meteoric rise of a club who could not achieve anything? Should we see? This is a meteoric rise, right? We did not see
Hmm.
Leverkusen achieve anything.
No.
Or is it?
No, not like that.
Okay.
Leverkusen is by all means a modern club. They have a head of the department in every department. For example, Simon Rolf is. Okay, or the guy from Barcelona who is
Simon
the
Rolfes was the former German player.
yes,
The
and
famous player.
at least he used to play for Leverkusen himself. He played nearly 350 games for Leverkusen. He knows the club inside and out. Also that guy Fernando Caro.
So Rolfes is the sporting director.
Yes, he is the sporting director, and he is very well respected around in the city. And also the Fernando Caro guy, he came from Barcelona, and he is the CEO. He has been CEO for many years. they had decided to bring Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso was contacted first by Borussia Mönchengladbach, but because of the structure of the club of Bayer Leverkusen, Xabi Alonso decided to come here.
Okay.
And if you see the recent past results of Leverkusen, they have finished 6th, 7th, 3rd, 4th, and you know the fact that for the last 25 years, only 3 seasons they have finished outside the European zone. So it is not so much of a surprise for me to see Leverkusen thrashing Bayern, playing very well. Actually, the last season when they were struggling, they were in the 17th position. That was blot in the paper. They would going to get that right if with Alonso or any other manager. But this rise is only because of Xabi Alonso.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can call it as a Xabi Alonso's rise.
Yes, meteoric rise of Alonso.
I want to ask that to you, DJ. Xabi Alonso got this team at the 17th position, and they finished the last season in the 6th position, right? Eventually qualifying for Euro. So, do you think that momentum is translated?
They also played in the semi-finals of the Europa.
Yes. So, what happened in this last 1.5 years? See,
So many things went well like this. One is like, of course, you should appreciate Alonso's strategy, how he's playing with his players. He knows everyone's ability and overall formation and everything. That's one we can talk in details. But apart from that, the transfers and already TD talked about the system, right? So the club's environment, everything actually together helped Xabi Alonso to bring this result.
how many transfers in the last transfer window, TD?
Nearly 8 transfers, but at least 6 transfers are crucial for the result we are seeing in the Bundesliga.
So transfers brings us to the players, and since both of you insist that this should be seen as a rise of Xabi Alonso, what do you think is the playing style of Xabi Alonso?
Listen,
What is his managerial style? Because we have not seen Xabi Alonso as a coach. He's a new manager. So I'll start with TD. What is his style?
Though he is still a new manager, as Jose Mourinho has recently said, he is coming from a rich heritage of footballing managers. His father was a very good football manager. His father used to play for Barcelona, I guess. And Xabi Alonso has been trained by. He has closely seen probably the 3 greatest managers of the last 25 years: Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, and Carlos Ancelotti. And also, he was under the tutelage at his very young age under one of the most innovative minds of modern football, Rafael Benitez. So,
Why do you say he's innovative?
Rafael Benitez, many, you can count in both hands actually. The achievements of Rafael Benitez, he has, when he was the coach of Valencia, he took Valencia to the 2 back-to-back finals of the Champions League. He won the La Liga, breaking the monopoly of Real and Barca. Also, when he came to Liverpool, the modern 4-2-3-1 system or the variants of the 4-2-3-1 system, we can say that it was his innovation. So Xabi Alonso has seen all this from very close quarters. So this one Leverkusen side is an amalgamation of all these things. For example, the tactics that there is a stark difference between the last years of Xabi Alonso and this year's. Last year's he was trying to play in a counter-attack way because he had very fast wingers in both of his wing. Bailey, he went to Aston Villa. Leverkusen got a huge amount of money, 65 million, I guess. And they brought 8 players. And
another Diaby was sold to West Ham, right?
No. That Diaby is different. Diaby was sold to Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, yes.
So he brought many players. But the thing is, he actually worked in tandem with Simon Rolfes, because all the players like Zaka, like Grimaldo, like Stanisic, yes, and the revelation of Victor Boniface. So they have all clicked, and it is not by luck that they have clicked. Because I was saying the structure of the club is such modern. They had a very well reputed team behind the back doors. They are looking through the data of the players. So all this, you are seeing the result of all this.
So about the structure, I want to bring DJ in a little. How does it work when a decision like this is taken? Someone like Xabi Alonso, who has no experience, Leverkusen, who are more or less a good performing side, they could have brought in a well-established coach, but they decided to bring in Xabi Alonso. What does it say about the club, firstly, and how do you think these kinds of decisions are taken?
See, it has its flip side. No one knew when Xabi Alonso joined Bayer Leverkusen, he can bring this. He can bring Bayer Leverkusen to this level where uh, they are convincingly winning and defeating Bayern Munich almost every time now. It's like if they face Bayern Munich for next 3 matches,
They will win all the 3 matches. We can bet.
that's why it's like when he was recruited, I don't think club was very sure of that. But they have a project, what we call, they have a vision. Sometimes people might have short vision,
Short.
where very short term vision when they try to have a quick result and go for a big coach with lot of players spending money. And in some places we see they are investing on time, they are investing on projects. Here we are seeing the result of a project where the focus point or focal point of this project is Xabi Alonso.
As the DJ is saying, Xavi Alonso actually did his first job at Real Madrid B, the Castilla, and then he took over the job of Real Sociedad B. He actually brought them from Segunda Division 3 to Segunda Division 2. So, as in the footballing world, he was not an unknown face. Everyone was watching him closely because in Real Sociedad B team, there was a distinct style of play. Eventually, he got relegated with that side, but he did not let go of that style of play. That I think matched the structural level in the administration level of Leverkusen, and I think they were right.
Yes,
He's proving them right.
About the style of play, now DJ, I want to focus a little on the style of play. They have brought in players like Zaka, Stanisic, Grimaldo, Boniface, and many others.
Jonas Hoffman.
Yes, Hoffman.
Zaka is kind of reincarnation of
Yes.
a football player we are seeing in Zaka, right? Because see, Zaka got a very good coach in Alonso who understand how he can be utilized. Zaka is an aged player now, right? He cannot run 10 kilometers per match. Overall, Xabi Alonso's playing style is short passes, quick passes, changing the position.
Actually, they are at the top of the table in the number of short passes, and they're just second in the overall possession, just after Bayern Munich.
There you go. So it speaks for itself.
So it's 3-4-2-1. It's a very traditional formation. But the way Zaka is playing here, way Grimaldo and Stanisic is playing, is not a very typical wing play and the CDM.
No.
So did you also see that?
Yes. DJ was talking about Zaka. So Zaka, I think in this particular system, Zaka is playing like Xavi Alonso light.
Okay.
Because if you see that what the DJ was saying, that they are starting the game in a 3-4-2-1 formation, but at the time of the attack, they are shifting to a very basic back four. And Grimaldo is settling down beside the centre backs to make a back four, and the out ball is always Zaka. Okay, and Zaka has the ability, like Xabi Alonso, to thread the ball through the midfield to the forward players, and he has the ability to switch the game from one side of the field to another. They actually, if you see the matches of Bayer Leverkusen, they are doing a thing. You're asking about the style of play. I think this Xabi Alonso learned from Pep Guardiola, that he's creating an attacking overload on one side. when 5, 6, 7 players are in the opponent's right half area, and then the ball goes to Granit Xhaka, and then he switches to Grimaldo on the other side, and then one or two passes, you are in the box.
So this is theoretically so easy to understand, but this is so difficult to translate.
When Zaka has the ball, Grimaldo is in their half.
Yes.
Okay. But he knows that he will start his run. These opponent players are not aware at all because they are focusing on the other side. And then he is taking
exactly what we saw in the Munich versus Leverkusen match.
Same, Grimaldo scored, right?
Yes.
So what you were saying actually played out on field in this match itself, and it has been happening all over. I have had friends calling me after the match and asking me, what is this? Because they did not see Leverkusen's matches in the last 1.5 years. Suddenly they switched on for this match and they were puzzled in a way.
Yeah, and
what is this kind of?
It's not always they win it 3-0.
No.
Sometimes they are also struggling. That time you see they are doing you see some kind of shadow of Mourinho what Xabi Alonso is playing with. Because it's easy as he's playing with 3 centre back. It's easy to do low blocks as well. If required, because in formation.
Because he has another player, Ezequiel Palacios, is an Argentinian guy, very diminutive, like someone like Lassana Diarra, who Xabi Alonso used to play in Real Madrid under Jose Mourinho. He is a tenacious guy. He likes to break up the play. He is a very good tackler, very good interceptor, very good passer of the ball. So the DJ is absolutely right.
And see, when you are watching it on TV, when this formation pops up, you feel like Zaka is your CDM. When it is required, not every time.
So it's a very fluid system.
Yeah,
that's what I can understand from the both.
The back five is pretty solid, but the rest of the team, they are fluid.
So Zaka is Xabi Alonso light. So where is Pepe light and Sergio Ramos light? Do we have Pepe light in the squad?
Actually, Jonathan Tah is very good on the ball, like Sergio Ramos.
Yes.
He's very good in the air, very aggressive, not like Sergio Ramos, but he's very, 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 very mobile defender, just like a modern centre back. What I want to say is that this is not only because of the style or the theoretical part of the game or the tactics. Xabi Alonso is a character. Xabi Alonso, actually, if you think about how he used to play, Xabi Alonso has won everything that there is to be win. There is in football.
He won everything.
Everything except for the Europa League because he did not play in the Europa League.
He didn't get a chance to win.
So
it's below his level.
So I have read in the many journalists like Rafa Honigstein's paper that he is a player, he is a manager who gets on the field during the training sessions. And till this day, he is the best player in the field. So he has the respect of all the players. He is a very charismatic figure. So it is very easy for him to put an arm around people like players like Florian Wirtz, who is arguably one of the best players in the world. He is arguably one of the best creative players in the world. So there is that also.
Not the same, but somewhat similar to Zinedine Zidane.
Yes, very similar to Zinedine Zidane. Very, very similar to Zinedine Zidane.
One question you might ask is, everything is good in this sport? I saw one kind of loophole, that is the goalkeeping position.
All right.
Yes.
And it's very strange that the goalkeeping position in a German side is a little problematic.
Also, I think the squad depth is not as good. So when Boniface had an injury, so they were struggling for the goals, but they managed somehow. They scraped through those matches.
They didn't have many injuries. So.
Yes. So in the second half of the season, when there is Europa League,
that would have been my follow-up question. Probably my last question about this. Will they be able to hold on to this league? What do you
think they will win the league for sure this time.
League,
Bundesliga. Yes, for sure. For sure, because the
Leverkusen will become the first time.
Yes. For sure. If the main players like Zaka, Grimaldo, Boniface plays the rest of the Bundesliga games only, they will win it.
So our viewers can see that TD is a very keen follower of football. He has a very good footballing brain. He was just playing the fool, right?
Yes.
And he was just a role play. Some of our viewers might be a little surprised. What? This guy? Anyways, so since
It is a paid job. So
it's a paid job where we did not pay you, right?
yeah. Till now.
Good experience. But see, I want to bring this topic up. Since Xabi Alonso has defeated Munich, so obviously Bayern Munich will buy Xabi Alonso next season, right? That's the only logical outcome to this.
That
And since he's also a former player of Bayern Munich, it only makes sense that he will go.
He is former player of many other clubs also.
Okay.
Like, and those clubs also have vacancy in the managerial positions
For
from next
example?
year. For example, Liverpool FC.
Okay.
So he is heavily linked with Liverpool FC. But you are right. Actually, Bayern can snatch him up.
Bayern can do anything.
And Tuchel is not doing a very good job. Right?
But here also, Xabi Alonso's character comes into play because when the first opportunity came from Borussia Mönchengladbach, he did not take it. He took the time to took the time to shine his swords in Segunda Division La Liga with Real Sociedad B. Yes, so I think Xabi Alonso would take a informed decision and will join Liverpool FC.
He will come.
Okay, so Leverkusen is just pre-play for Liverpool, right? He's preparing for Liverpool, do you think?
Yes.
So since both of you suggest that Xabi Alonso will be coming to Liverpool as a manager,
Not to United, that's for sure.
yes, I'm also quite sure of that. But we will wait for not only this, two of these burning questions, whether Bayer Leverkusen will end up winning the Bundesliga
For sure.
and whether Xabi Alonso, after winning the Bundesliga, comes to the English Premier
He
League.
might stay at Bayer Leverkusen for the Champions League purpose also. That might happen.
Possibility, yes. Let's see what happens. We will be focused on that, and you stay focused on us because we will be bringing more burning questions. This is Burning Question episode 1. Me, Gigi, I've joined with TD and DJ. We'll come back with the next episode. Till then, stay wild.